morning, folks. Mark Reimers here with the Ferndale Record. I wanted to share a little bit about our issue that's coming out today. That's the issue of October 2. We're a weekly paper. This is our first of the month. For us, that means covering some of the things that are big transitioning here into October. Of course, a large thing on people's mind today is the Affordable Care Act and what that means. The new exchanges came online yesterday. We previewed a little bit of that, gave people an idea of what to expect. We also had a fairly lengthy story from my colleague Calvin Brandt and Brent Lindquist. They covered a little bit of the local effects of the government shutdown. We had a few local cities respond, as well as school districts. You can kind of read about that. We have our business page this week. It covers Management Services Northwest. Nice little spread on them and the honors they received. They got a little recognition for their growth. We have our education page. We covered the end of the teachers' strike, as well as Taste Washington, which puts local produce in local schools, which was kind of neat. If you wanted to read about local sports, we had a nice recap of the recent football game. We had a great start for the Ferndale High School football team. They beat Burlington Edison recently. There's quite a few other things we're looking into as well. This week you can also see our special section, tribute to local firefighters. One of our own Ferndale firefighters was featured. Larry Hoffman, you can kind of read about kind of what makes him tick. We've seen him doing a lot of great stuff in our community, so we decided to jump on that and tell people a little bit about it. A lot of other great things going on in the Ferndale Record, a lot of things we're looking forward to this week. Really encourage you to take a look at our community calendar, or rather our community almanac. This week it's on page 7. A lot of great activities going on. Not the least of which is tomorrow, Thursday, October 3, is the Ferndale Political Forum, which is at Ferndale High School in the evening. Starts at 6 in the auditorium. Really encourage you to stop by and get a feel for who's wanting to step up and help out in city government. Of course, we've got 3 contested races. One of them was an empty seat, Lloyd Zimmerman's seat. 2 people vying for that, and 2 other challengers for different seats. So if you want to get an idea of what everyone is thinking, what kind of visions we have out there for the future of Ferndale and existing problems, stop on by, get a look at what they're saying, and yeah, you may find you're actually pretty fascinated by it. It isn't always about national politics. As we all know, whenever there's not a national election going on, the voter turnout tends to suffer. So this is a chance to kind of educate yourself about the things that aren't always up front. Just give it a chance and show up. You can call our office, our Ferndale office, 384-1411. Love to hear from you, get some feedback on paper, as well as any news tips you got. We always want to hear from local people and spotlight what's going on in our community. So again, Mark Reimers, Ferndale Record. I'll look forward to chatting with you next time. Take care.